Welcome back to another episode of Breakfast Editing, where we get to edit in about 7 minutes. We get to learn something about CapCut. And the most interesting part is that you can literally watch this over breakfast and you can learn something new. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, share this video, like this video. If you're returning, welcome back. Don't also forget to turn on the bell notification just to make sure you receive all the videos that I might be posting. So we've talked about using the text layer. We've gone through part 1, part 2, part 3, and now we're in part 4. And I want to cover auto captions. This one should be really quick. I think it's going to be a long tutorial, but for you to find auto captions, you need to go to text up here in this panel, go to auto captions, then it would ask you what language is being spoken in the video. I put a voiceover here for myself, which is English. So we have English selected there. It's asking if you want bilingual captions. I have none there, right? Just because like I want it to be in English. It says identify filler words. Now all of these are pro features. If you turn on identify filler words, it's going to automatically find the words that are repetitive and are not necessary. Now you also have something here called delete current captions. So that is if you have captions already on your video and you want to regenerate new captions, you can click on delete current captions and it's going to clear everything on your timeline presently and it's going to make a new one completely. Now I need to also mention that auto captions is strictly used with internet. Okay, so you need to make sure that you have internet connection and you need to have the pro feature of CapCut. Now, when all that is said and done, all you need to do is just click on generate and it's just going to count some percentage. Depending on how good your internet connection is, it's going to try to do its job. Now, you see, auto captions have been generated. I'm just going to play back what I have there to see what's up.
Most editors charge like everything they use is free. They use cracked software, watch free YouTube tutorials, and forget that in reality, this skill costs money.
Now, over time, I would say CapCut have really done a good job with improving their captioning system. Like, it really does a good job to get you close to where you need to, but it can't entirely be perfect. Now, other things you might want to change is you probably want to change the font. Um, you know, probably use this. Have that on the font. Then, if you really want to edit the captions, you have two ways of doing that. So you can click here. When you click on the individual, I'm just going to make this bigger. When you click on the individual text, it's going to appear here, and you can literally make that edit there. Okay. Now, the other way, which I find very fast and useful, is clicking on captions right here, and it's going to show you every single thing you need. Now you can literally search for a word. If I want to search for cracked, okay, see it literally identified where cracked is and is asking me, do I want to add or delete something? Now that is so cool. That is such a cool feature to be able to search for something and correct it. We have the remove filler words here as well again. We have the bilingual captions here again. We have find and replace, and we have something like a help button. Now right here, if you want to edit anything, you just need to click on it once and type, okay, and then you edit what you have to edit. Now CapCut isn't 100% perfect because it's human, so most things I would usually do is change the first letter, because the first letter comes in a small letter. I change the first letter to a capital letter, and I look for capitalization where I need them to be capitalized, and I literally just make that work. Now, You might think to yourself like, hey, this is too long, I need to shorten it. Maybe this is, let's assume we're working in 9 by 16, and then you have like this right here, and you might be thinking, hey, this is too long for me to read. I want to break it up such that in the next scene it's going to show. I will literally just come here, click on most editors charge like, I'm just going to click once there, and I'm going to press enter. Immediately I press enter, watch what happens. It breaks up that text into two. So that way you have this, you have this. You might think this is too long. You come here, you hit once, you click once, and then enter. See how it literally broke that for you. And even further, you can see this is too long. You want to break that. You want to keep it 3 per line. Break it again. Now see, just by pressing enter, you have that one line text going on for you. Now, this is the end of the tutorial, but in a coming tutorial, we're going to cover animation for captions. Yeah, we're going to cover animation for captions and every other thing we haven't covered here. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Leave any comment for me if you have any questions. I'm always open to attend to them. Other than that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notification so you can get notifications about new videos that you can watch over breakfast and learn CapCut. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.